In the earliest dawn of Chinese civilization, before recorded history had taken shape, when legend and memory still walked side by side, a great lineage was born beside sacred waters. This is the story of the Jiang surname, one of the 8 great surnames of Chinese antiquity, and the ancestral root from which more than 100 other surnames would one day grow. Long before dynasties rose and fell, before empires were carved across the land, there lived a legendary ruler known as Flame Emperor or Yen Emperor, also called Surname, the divine farmer. He is remembered as the bringer of agriculture, medicine, and the earliest foundations of Chinese society. Alongside the Yellow Emperor, he is revered as one of the 2 great cultural ancestors of the Chinese people. According to ancient tradition, Flame Emperor was born beside a river known as the Jiang River, or lived and ruled along its banks. In an age when names were drawn from the land itself, he and his descendants took the name of that river as their clan name. By the time of the Xia and Shang dynasties, the Jiang clan had already become one of the most influential noble lineages in the land. When the Western Zhou dynasty rose to power, Jiang descendants established a constellation of powerful kingdoms, among them the great state of Qi, as well as Liu, Shan, and many others. These states were not merely political entities. They were centers of culture, learning, and governance, shaping the early structure of Chinese civilization. As these kingdoms grew and their populations expanded, their rulers and people gradually developed many new family names. Some families took the name of their state as their surname, preserving the memory of the kingdoms they once served. Others adopted the name of a noble fief or hereditary title granted by their rulers. Still others chose the name of a famous ancestor, a revered official, or an important court position. Over generations, the Jiang clan became the source of an extraordinary genealogical tree. From one ancient riverbank emerged more than 100 family names, including Ru, Shu, Sir, Qi, Gao, Guo, Lai Yi, Ji, and many more. In this way, the Jiang surname became not just a family name, but a living root of the Chinese people themselves. Yet even as countless branches spread outward, the original Jiang name endured. Through the rise and fall of dynasties, through war and peace, migration and renewal, Jiang families continued to flourish. They produced renowned scholars who shaped Confucian thought, statesmen who guided imperial policy, literary masters whose words echoed through the centuries, and generals who defended the borders of the realm. Wherever Chinese civilization took root, the Jiang surname followed, carrying with it the memory of sacred waters and the legacy of a divine ancestor. Today, the Jiang surname remains vibrant across China and throughout the global Chinese diaspora. It is spoken in homes, carved on ancestral tablets, written in family records, and passed from generation to generation, a living thread that connects modern descendants to the earliest dawn of Chinese history. From a legendary emperor beside a river, to 100 surnames across the world, the story of Jiang is the story of China itself. A story of origin. A story of continuity. A story still being written. If you enjoyed learning about Chinese culture and history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned as we continue our journey through the legends, traditions, and heritage that define this ancient civilization.